Okay, so now the light of it is if there was an initial convergence. Like I said, we're in magnitudes and different echelons of criteria based on size and magnitude and power and intelligence. That's all convenient, right? But it could lead up to a light. The light for us. I tell you what, we're all hierarchies of something that we don't know yet. I was talking about this too on YouTube. I was talking about how we're hierarchies of different respects of things. All of us. That's why women know every baby's important. Every child's important. It's true. Because you're part of something important. Now look, the problem is this. The light for us is still theoretical, but look, if we were on a convergence and all the giants were on a convergence, that's the light. Because we're all racing to get somewhere. There'll be a legacy of it in the matrix cortex of Lucy, or wherever else anyone ever is, and any other giants. That could happen too. Because the cortex, as you know, a matrix cortex communicates with other giants. The whole thing could be a language that we have to decipher. Because the light that we have is that we there is a purpose for our existence. Actually, what I was saying in the previous one is there's not. It's like a brief history of time that by Hawking. Hawking wrote the book A Brief History of Time and A Briefer History of Time. What I explained there is a little bit like it in the first segment there. What I'm saying though in this one is that the light could happen because there is a structure to everything, too great of a structure. In the universe, there's no structure needed. There's no magnitude of powers that could generate this, unless you are a massive giant like Lucy or God, etc. The thing of it is this. The light is still. It would mean that there is a purpose and a eternal respect to everything. Even though we are mortal now, the good news of the whole thing is it could be a saga and an odyssey and maybe a good one too. And it'll crack you up with what I'm surmising so far about this. And I say surmising because I think it's actually interesting to know what the purpose of all this karmic traveling is. It looks like this. When there are systems of life going so far, as shown on the perhaps in my interpretation, on the Shoulders of Giants, book by Hawking, it goes to a very large span of a universe, in my opinion. All that you can possibly know. It's too far. Giants are not of the magnitude of that. But the good news of that is this. When it spans too far, the karmic wheel, then there's a point to it. And if there's a point to it, then you and I might have a purpose and more options. A lot more going for them. What we have to figure out over the course of existence is why karma is like this for us. What we're doing in it can be understood first too. Once we understand why things are like it for us in life, why life is the way it is for us now. The only option you can really have when you understand and get to your power of options, when the whole thing can be understood too. It looks like it when there's echelons of you. And when there's greater circumstances that arise, that's the only thing I can say about the light so far.